Authorities say a 17-year-old Greater Johnstown student died following a series of incidents that began late Wednesday night in Johnstown. The first homicide in the city this year, the third in Cambria County. Maria Miller has been working this story all day and is live tonight in Hornerstown, where police say that teen's body was found. Maria?
All that's left here in this alley behind us along Wood Street in Hornerstown is some police tape. But less than 24 hours ago, this entire road was lined with police and EMS as they found a body in a car just behind us, feet away from a playground. Tonight, police say they believe that teen was left here for dead several minutes after he was shot. 17-year-old Makiah Jones has been identified as the victim in a deadly shooting in Johnstown late Wednesday night. Police say his body was found in the back of a car parked in an alley off of Wood Street in Hornerstown.
He was pronounced dead at 12:58 a.m. An autopsy was performed this afternoon, which confirmed that he passed away from a gunshot wound to the head.
Police say it's still too early to release any details of who may have been involved, but said they believe he was shot about a mile away in Moxham during an incident minutes before.
That's the theory we're going on, yes, that the shooting on Central Avenue resulted in him being transported from Central Avenue to Hornerstown and eventually being found.
People who live along Central Avenue near Cleveland and Frederick Street say they heard several shots around 11:30, and we found at least one home that was hit.
Quite a hole, and somehow it traveled diagonally into my kitchen cabinet, and you can see the hole.
Loretta McKendry has only lived in this Central Avenue home for 3 years, but has lived in Johnstown her entire life. She says she's certainly seen things change, but isn't sure anymore if they'll ever get better.
I'm not sure what we can do. I mean, what can you do when people are driving past your house shooting at each other? I mean, you can't, there's nothing you can do with that. But
if there is one bright point in it, there was a lot of rounds fired and nobody else was injured. So.
Police told us they did find a gun about a mile away from here in Moxham where they believe Jones was shot. They're not saying tonight who they believe was driving the car that he was in, saying it's too early for them to release any type of leads on a suspect. Tonight, though, as always, they're asking for anyone with information to give them a call. Reporting live in Johnstown, Maria Miller, 6 News.
We've received dozens of comments on our Facebook page since we broke the story. John writes, "It's a tragedy when a child dies, no matter the circumstances." Joe says, "Condolences to his family. I sure hope the city gets control of the crime, or a lot more people will be burying their kids and friends." And Jackie writes, "So sad that another young life was lost. My heart goes out to the family."